you can't move your hip, you're not going to do any escape there. And if you don't alleviate the pressure from your head or your upper body by controlling the distance, by using these deflections and all these tools, you're not going to be able to take that pressure off. You're not going to be able to move your hips, and you get flattened out, and you get frustrated. Okay? So this is a step between full prevention and, not preventing. It's kind of in between. Because I already let him get too far. If he's to the side of this leg, his knee is by this hip, I already let him get around too far. In reality, if this guy is passing my guard, he's coming around, I'm already here, like I've got my leg in between us, right? I probably got to get this foot to his hip, and I'm fighting here a little bit before he gets to this point. But once he's gotten to this point now I start playing the game that we worked on today. Because I already messed up, or he was just that much better than me. Which is going to happen. No matter how good you think you are, there's going to be someone that can get there on you. No matter how good, no matter how long you train, there's going to be somebody who's going to beat you to the punch. Or you just have an off day. Sometimes you could have trained for 17 plus years and a purple belt from Brazil comes in and they catch you off guard. Get there, you have to have an answer. Right? You always have to work your escapes. Doesn't matter how long you guys have been training. Because the problem is, the longer you've been training, the less you end up in those bad spots. And unless you're purposefully continuing to put yourself in those spots and keep your skills sharp on your defense, you're going to get rusty there. And then when you do end up there, it's like, oh man, now what? I haven't been here in years. Now what do I do? Right? So you always have to go back. Keep your tools sharp. Keep the defense sharp. Very important. If I choose one thing to show a brand new person, it's always going to be some kind of defense. Some kind of defense from the bottom, something. Why do you think that is? Especially if they're new, they're going to be there a lot, right? Why would I show a brand new guy an armbar? Is he going to be able to keep someone in his guard for 2 seconds? Probably not. Is he going to end up with his guard pass and someone in side control? Yeah, a lot. So he needs tools there to start being able to survive and to start building a little bit of an offense of his own, have some of those answers. Then after that, we can move on and look at all the cool stuff. But your escape's going to be something that you guys always need. And prevention, you got to strive to get to that level where you're preventing a lot of the stuff before it ever happens. I'm still working on that. I'm still not good enough to do that. I can do it some of the time. You want to be where you can do that all of the time. If I don't want someone to get around my legs, I don't want them to be able to get around my legs, right? That's my goal. I want to prevent that pass. Then if they get around my legs, I want to have something I can do before they fully have control of me. I want to have an answer for that. If they get control of me, I want to have an answer for that. You have to have an answer for everything. That's why you'll be able to do this forever and never have all the answers. Because there's billions of variables, billions of ways it can go. Counters, counters to counters, counter to the counter, counter to the counter of the counter, a million things. All right, guys? Good job.